It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants. One of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback sure appreciates a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Dart. By Theo Johnson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going on first down. It's Dart. Johnson once more. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Draine.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's 4A up the middle, and that's about 3. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give it to him again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. Down to the 10. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
On third down, here's Nix. Who finds his back, Harvey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. That play, that check down, taking some big yards.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass ball in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Looking quickly, trying to get set. Throwing on first down, Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's Harvey running from his own read. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Giants into the nickel, third down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch made. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. 3rd and goal, here's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant. Weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Going on 4th, here's Nix. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
On first down, they'll run. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Ready up. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
We play action with Darth. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. Working quickly here. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Giants are set to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Nix from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Bombers.
Nix looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back-to-back carries here. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. In on the tackles, Jonathan Cooper.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Showing a little burst so far. But he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. Colson-Adimo's got it. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready up.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Got it. Ready.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now.
Throwing here just before halftime. And just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Let's see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, he's in trouble and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
3rd and long for him here. Toward Moore, but it's intercepted. Colson-Adivo's got it. And the Giants have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Mixes pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dime. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Shot.
That's going to tuck it and run. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Oh, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Broncos chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Untranslatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Punt meets him at the 28. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
To the right, yeah. Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete out to the right. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down, Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's more of a catch out left. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hold on, set.
Stop Moore once again. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
Ready. Olay, olay, olay.
Throwing here, Nix. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right even. Olay, olay, olay.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. It's dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Will begin his return from the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
ball to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Like a good target drop, Neighbors is there. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. All set to go now from the 35. The way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Darts back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. He's got it inside the 10. That one hits for 30. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
19, target, go!
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Let's go! 65.
Here's start now. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants now lead by 10. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect...
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! The 30! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
That play doesn't stop just because it's a point after the kick. Not in this league. Not right now. Somebody on that kicking team has got to get on their horse down the field. And here's the thing, Kate. I know what's going to happen in the film room tomorrow. One side is going to be miserable. And the other, rewind, rewind, rewind. Look at that effort. Look at that desire. And look at the 2 points because of it.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Nix from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hold on a second. Hey.
Looking to throw. Big strike here to Moore. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos Buffaloes down by only 2 in the fourth.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. He gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going on first down. It's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
He's back to throw. Guys, man, Thomas has it. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
First and 10 on the 47-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants in range for a game-winning score.
Okay, ready?
It's second and goal.
Let's go. Buffalo 8, Cougars, go.
Dart out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
And the Broncos 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. A sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Wilson and Debo's got it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now a give running right. He's still going at the 30. Here he goes again. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, play or two, and third down critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive play straight ahead. Good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. A handoff to Tracy. He has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They go right back to Tracy. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good